Damn, episode number 8 was freaking hype. Our boy Tanjiro, though, wow, he is barely holding on by like a thread. And when I say a thread, I literally mean a thread. Like, Tanjiro has his sword tied around his arm because the injury that he sustained to his shoulder is so severe that he is just basically running off of just like almost pure adrenaline here at this point. But wow, episode number 8 was really good. So uh we have Zenitsu, we have all of them who finally made it back into the battle to go and help Tengen during the battle. We saw a little bit more about the strategy behind defeating these two upper six demons, which is one that Tengen found out that their heads need to be severed at the exact same time, or else they'll keep regenerating, because they're basically a one part of like the same demon in a sense. They're kind of like one part of like each other. So that is all definitely really good information that we're gonna kind of carry over into next episode. And next episode is called defeating an upper six demon. So next episode will be really good, and kind of like put a bow on this whole entire endeavor so far. So with the episode, we kind of have a couple of things. So we pick up kind of where we got left off on last week, where Tengen was facing off the praying mantis demon. Forgive me, I know they keep saying this dude's name, but I keep forgetting what this guy's name was. But like, I keep forgetting. But they're facing off on this praying mantis demon, and as he's kind of fighting him, he's not losing in a sense, but he keeps getting nicked, he keeps getting hit, and he has a bunch of different poison that is going through his body as of current. And that poison is not ineffective, but because of his ninja upbringing, his shinobi upbringing, he has resistances towards the poison. But because it is kind of like overflowing, and he's gotten hit so many times, it is still having some kind of effect on him. While this is happening, we finally see one of his three wives, or we see all three of his wives, and two of them are kind of like gathering the people, getting them, like evacuating them out of town, making sure that no one's gonna get injured. And one of his wives was kind of like trying, which we could only have assumed, which we found out later in the episode, kind of like try and make her way to the battle. And the whole time that she was kind of like making her way to the battle too, I was like, what? Where is she going? Why is she going there? Is she just gonna end up getting killed? And we kind of find out a little bit later on. But overall, like, wow, this episode was just really good. I honestly, like, as I was watching it, I was watching it, obviously on my computer, and I kept like shaking my mouse a little bit during the episode, because I was like, please don't end, please don't end, please don't end. It was really that good that we got to see so much different like battles and all the different battle animations, which Studio Ufotable is actually extremely good at. There is one thing though I do want to call out, just as like a little nitpick, which I've actually never noticed it before with Demon Slayer. I didn't realize that they use CGI, and typically I don't really think that they do use CGI, but there was a moment to where the Tengen's three wives were evacuating the city, and they were evacuating the town. And while they were doing that, they had a huge crowd of people, and they had CGI there, and they looked a little odd. It was the first time that I seen any ugly animation or any ugly kind of anything within Demon Slayer, because typically like they're on like another plane, another level when it comes to like animation and stuff. So I've just never seen any ugliness before, and I actually saw the ugliness of the CGI that they used with their lifeless bodies that they had. So a very small nitpick for an anime where I've never noticed that before, but I just wanted to call that, because I didn't even know they used CGI at all. But Tengen's battle with the upper six demon is awesome. Like, they had him going just crazy. They had him using his sound breathing, which was awesome. Then we had the animation behind Tanjiro when he was finally blocking the upper six demons. I don't want to call it a blood art, but his scythes, his sickles, or whatever they are. When he was blocking that, he finally, he had like a saying to himself. He was talking to himself in his head. He was like, oh, water breathing is really good for defense. So when he used water breathing, that looked awesome. Then you had the upper six demon with all of her cloths and everything that she has there. We had Zenitsu, which, man, I love Zenitsu this season so much. We had him giving a lecture while he's asleep, like his sleepwalking, whatever. Like, it just makes no sense to me. It's like he just has dual personalities, one that's awake and one that's asleep, kind of thing. But wow, when he went through and he finally acted upon his feeling, and he was quick with it too. He was hella quick, and he launched the demon up in the air. I was like, let's go, Zenitsu. Like, yes. I was like, yo. I was like, is he about to just end the battle, like, right here and now? And I just, like, it was just so good. Like, the episode was just so good. Like I said, I was constantly shaking my mouse to see, like, please don't let this end. And then at the end of the episode, we had Tengen's wife, like I said earlier. We had Tengen's wife finally come onto the scene, and she launched, I don't know, like 100 freaking of the little shinobi dagger things, the shuriken, not shuriken, shurikens, is that what it is? I don't know, a little dagger. She launched like 100 of them at the demon, and Tengen got hit by a few of them, and apparently they're laced, or they're clothed with something that essentially allows the demons to not have the ability to regenerate, which I thought was really cool too. And that came into play. And then Tengen and Tanjiro finally synced up, which the demon noticed that as well. And Tanjiro is like, I'm gonna use my remote for that. He's kind of like, he's finally going for the head. And then that's when the episode ended. I was like, oh no. And I was like, oh no. And then at the end of the episode, we had Rengoku, because Tengen's constantly thinking about Rengoku, and he couldn't save him and everything. At the end of the episode, we had the whole little scene where Rengoku, he has a little funny thing. He was like, you're a stand-up dude besides your 3 wives, bro. Which will reinvigorate Tengen as he remembers Rengoku's memories, and how he would have handled the battle and stuff. But wow, what an episode! What episode? So good. Like, there hasn't been anything disappointing, with Demon Slayer season 2. And I for one am excited because I don't know how you feel about dubbed or subbed or anything, but the dub for Demon Slayer is really, really, really good. I think the voice actors, I think Tanjiro's English voice actor sounds more like Tanjiro than the subbed version of Tanjiro. And I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like, there's just something about it where I think it fits him a little bit more. So when the dubbed comes out for this, that's when I'll go and rewatch Demon Slayer season 2 again. I know that the Mugen Train arc, which the movie was already dubbed anyways, but the Mugen Train arc I know recently got dubbed. But I'm personally a fan of rewatching an anime when it gets dubbed and when the dub is good, because sometimes it sucks, but when the dub is good, I'm excited about that as well. But anyways, that's all I have for this episode. Let me know what you guys think about Demon Slayer episode number 8. Let me know what you think about the what's gonna happen going forward. And wow, Tanjiro's gonna have to do a lot of recovering from this, because he's running on adrenaline fumes at this point. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week for episode number 9.